What's going on, guys, MESSI here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to a daily dose of transfer content. And today it is going to be Saturday the 25th of July. We have confirmed deals to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do out good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 am UK time, there'll be a new episode for you to look forward to. And drop a comment below, I'll try to respond to as many as I can. So first up, we have a pretty interesting story that came out yesterday, and that is that Yaya Toure is currently training with Leyton Orient. The club confirmed it, and it does not mean though a transfer will happen. In fact, the fans that are dreaming of the signing will be disappointed, as Toure is set to head abroad once the coronavirus travel restrictions are eased. And as for Toure's future, obviously right now he is a free agent. He has recently played for the likes of Olympiacos and a very short stint in China, but now he is linked to a move to Brazilian giants Botafogo, where they have just signed Salomon Kalou. Brian Ruiz has returned to his home country of Costa Rica, and he's joined a side called LD Alajuelense. The former Fulham player has joined from Brazilian giant Santos. It's a free transfer, and he signed a deal until the end of 2022. Leeds United have announced their first signing since getting back to the Premier League, and that's going to the France under-20 goalkeeper Illan Meslier. He's joined from Lorient, and it's actually a permanent deal following a successful loan spell. The fee is thought to be about £5 to £6 million, and he signed a 3-year contract. Former Manchester City forward Alvaro Negredo has joined newly promoted La Liga side Cadiz. He's joined on a 1-year deal on a free transfer and is previously playing for Al Nassr. West Ham have announced the signing of Thomas Souček from Slavia Prague. It's a permanent basis after again a loan spell since January, and he has signed a 4-year contract for a transfer fee of about £19 million. Apparently there was a clause in the loan initially which was that if West Ham avoided relegation, it would have become a permanent either way. But he has impressed for the Hammers, and I imagine that their fans are pretty happy about the deal. Burak Yilmaz is set to make the move from Besiktas to Lille, and this is according to various different outlets. He has been brought in to replace Victor Osimhen. Well, that's what Sky Sports is saying, but I don't think that's true at all. In fact, he's set to replace Loic Remy. The replacement for Victor Osimhen, who's going to Napoli, that is set to be Jonathan David. The Turkish forward's move to Ligue 1 club though will be completed when he signs his contract, which is set to run through June 2022. And next story is from Paul Joyce, who is very reliable. He is saying Dejan Lovren's 6-year stay at Liverpool is coming to an end, with Zenit St Petersburg closing in on a €12 million or just short of £11 million deal to sign the Croatian. The Russian club have made their move to sign a 31-year-old, with talks already at an advanced stage. The transfer is expected to be finalised after Liverpool's final Premier League game this season, which is tomorrow away to Newcastle. And with Liverpool losing a defender, there are now rumours of a potential replacement. So Paul Joyce then goes on to mention that Liverpool have been scouting Ben White, who has been very impressive on loan at Championship title winners Leeds United this season. But his parent club Brighton, they have publicly stated he is not for sale. So that is bad news for Liverpool fans as well as Leeds fans, because Leeds wanted to get him on a permanent deal for next season, but it looks like Brighton, they want to keep him at the club. Valencia want midfielder Yangel Herrera in exchange. That's if they sell FERRAN Torres to Manchester City, and this is according to Cadena SER. The 22-year-old Herrera has enjoyed a productive season on loan at Granada, having previously spent time at Huesca and also in the MLS for New York City FC. And then Eurosport do go on to add that FERRAN Torres to Manchester City, it should be completed in the coming days. The overall fee is about 40 million, but broken down is 30 million euros plus a further 10 in additional bonuses. So it does seem that he is the replacement for Leroy Sané, and whether Yangel Herrera is part of the deal, we'll have to wait and see. Napoli and Roma are close to reaching an agreement for Cengiz Under. Calcio Mercato report that Gattuso's side have offered 25 million euros for the Turkish international, but Roma are holding out for closer to 30. Everton and Borussia Dortmund have also been considering a bid for the 22-year-old, but have decided to back out of any type of move. A story from La Provincia di Como via Football Italia is that Serie C side Como have confirmed they are in talks that's to sign former Manchester City and Liverpool forward Mario Balotelli. The 29-year-old Italian international is set to leave his current club Brescia. There are rumours saying that he hasn't been turning up to training and whatnot, and he is set to leave on a free transfer. And apparently Como's owners, they are worth £14 billion. The owner wants to rejuvenate the club and try and get them to the very top, but of course he's got to invest, and Balotelli, he could be the first man to join the side. And next up, the Evening Standard are saying that West Ham are lining up Queen's Park Rangers English midfielder, that is Iberi Eze. He's 22 years old and he is one of their top transfer targets this summer. They do face competition from Crystal Palace, and it seems that Queen's Park Rangers will demand about £20 million. Manchester United are set to rekindle their interest in Ivan Perisic, and this story is according to FERRAN. The Croatian international has been a long-standing target for the Red Devils, and he can probably go back about 3 or 4 years to the first rumours. And this season he has been playing for Bayern Munich, of course, on loan, and he's done okay, but they aren't going to make it a permanent basis because it would cost a fairly large transfer fee as well as high wages. So Inter are still looking to sell him on a permanent deal now, and Manchester United could be his next destination. And let's face it, in the last year alone, Manchester United and Inter have been pretty active together in regards to transfers. There's been Romelu Lukaku, Ashley Young, and Alexis Sanchez. And next up we have got a short story from the Daily Express. They're saying that Arsenal behind the scenes are growing in confidence. That's about the transfer of a free agent in Willian from Chelsea. And for Willian, he has said publicly that if Chelsea offer him a 3-year deal, he would actually sign that contract extension tomorrow. But so far, they've only been offering him 2 years, and he desperately wants the 3 years for whatever reason. So Arsenal may be able to get a transfer on their hands. Again, it would cost them absolutely nothing for a transfer fee, but his wages could be pretty high, as well as a signing on bonus. Benfica have given up any pursuit of Edinson Cavani. That's due to the striker's wage demands. This story is from A Bowler in Portugal, and Cavani has been linked to a fair amount of clubs since being released by Paris Saint-Germain. It's reported the Uruguayan forward is looking for about €20 million per season, converted to about £18 million, and that places him way beyond the Portuguese side's price range. Cavani is a free transfer following the expiry of his contract at PSG, where he was their all-time leading goalscorer. So for Leeds United fans, this potentially could be some good news, because sources from Uruguay were saying Cavani would be interested in joining Leeds, but obviously they've got to actually offer him the right type of wages. So no Benfica, it could be one less competitor for the newly promoted side. Barcelona will listen to offers for 12 of their players this summer, and this is according to Marca in Spain. The Liga giants are eager to free up funds that will allow them to bring in fresh faces, with Felipe Coutinho, Ousmane Dembele, Ivan Rakitic, Neto, Nelson Semedo, Samuel Umtiti, Junior Firpo, Arturo Vidal, Martin Braithwaite, Carlos Alenya, Rafinha, and Jean-Claire Todibo. All those players are deemed surplus to requirements at the Nou Camp, and if they do sell all those players, it would bring in a lot of money. West Ham manager David Moyes is ready to part with Andrei Yarmolenko, Felipe Anderson, and Albion Ajeti. Sorry, I said his name wrong. That's for a summer rebuild. They're looking to free up some funds for this next transfer window, so a pretty similar situation to Barca before. And if they do sell these players, they'll make a move for Brentford star Said Benrahma, who has also been linked to Chelsea and Leeds United. And speaking of Chelsea, today we've got a new story for them. So according to the Telegraph, Chelsea have scouted Atletico Madrid defender Jose Maria Jimenez. Frank Lampard is desperate to improve his back line, with the Blues having the worst defensive record in the top half of the Premier League this season. However, it's clear that Chelsea will have to sell one of their current defenders, that's if they had to bring a new one in. And it's definitely the area Chelsea need to improve on. They've got the attack locked down, the likes of Christian Pulisic, alongside the incomings of Timo Werner, Hakim Ziyech, and maybe even Kai Havertz. But their defence is just so poor and disjointed. They have got a very poor goalkeeper in my opinion in Kepa, and the centre-backs and the full-backs, they aren't really too much better. Though, to be fair to Reece James, he's got a lot of potential. And the next story does tie in again to Chelsea, and this is that Leroy Sané has appeared to drop a hint that Chelsea are going to be signing Bayer Leverkusen star Kai Havertz. When asked about Havertz at his Bayern press unveiling a couple days ago, and the mention of Chelsea being in talks to sign the German international, he did say the following: "Two Germans with Timo Werner and Kai Havertz in 1 year, that's quite a coup from Chelsea." And Nicolo Shearer, a journalist, has said that Chelsea and Havertz have reached an agreement on personal terms, so this transfer is looking more and more likely every single day. And now we have yet another update about Thiago and a potential move to Liverpool. So his first story is from ESPN, I believe in Spain, or maybe Brazil, but they say Thiago will join Liverpool this summer. The Reds have agreed a fee of €30 million with Bayern Munich, and for Bayern it was either accept the current deal from Liverpool on the table or he'll leave on a free next season. Though Fabrizio Romano and also CF Bayern, they said no official bid has been made just yet by Liverpool. Inter Milan continue to monitor Lionel Messi's situation at Barca, and this story is from Gazzetta dello Sport. The Serie A giants have been linked with a move for the Argentine superstar on many occasions in the past, though before there wasn't really too much backing in the stories. But there have been a lot of reports as of late saying that Messi isn't too happy at Barca right now, and he's becoming a bit disillusioned at his time at the club. And whether or not the 6-time Ballon d'Or winner does make the move or not, I think he'll probably stay at Barcelona, and they seem pretty adamant he will stay. But if he was to make a move to Inter, it'd be very interesting. And the final story today is from The Athletic. They're saying Manchester United are in talks with Bayern Munich as over the possible signing of Kingsley Coman. The Frenchman is keen to join up with fellow international teammates Paul Pogba and Anthony Martial at Old Trafford. They haven't said whether this is a backup option potentially to Jadon Sancho or not, or whether they're just going for more and more options. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. My previous episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, there's a new video for you to look forward to. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.